The purpose of this video is to educate and inform our RUSD community about enhanced lockdown procedures being implemented in our schools. Schools are typically assumed to be safe places for students and staff to spend the day without worry. But in light of recent school tragedies across the country, school safety has become a growing concern. In Racine Unified, procedures are changing to improve safety for our students and staff. Providing a safe and secure learning environment for your child is one of our top priorities. That's why, beginning this fall, RUSD is implementing the use of ALiCE, an active shooter response training program in all of our schools. Security experts across the country believe, as do we, that the use of these additional procedures will enhance students' and staff safety in the event of an intruder or other violent event. So, what is ALiCE? ALiCE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. If you become aware of an armed intruder, it is important to alert the building and get the word out if a threat exists. This could be through the school intercom, your teacher, an email, text message, or phone call. Do not hesitate to let a teacher or principal know that someone is in the building and looking to cause harm. It is always okay to call 911 with information. If it is not safe to evacuate, hide where you are. Find a room that can be closed off from the intruder. Barricade the door with heavy furniture. An intruder's goal is to cause as much harm as possible before police arrive. They are less likely to try to get through a locked door or climb over objects. If you have information regarding the intruder's location, make sure to inform school staff. Information regarding the intruder's location will be shared when appropriate.
There is currently an active shooter in the building. He is headed towards the main office. If you can, evacuate immediately.
If confronted with the intruder and in immediate danger, you may counter him or her as a last resort. Distract them with anything you can. If there's no way to keep the armed person out of the room, do not be a stationary target. Do what you can to subdue the intruder. Get them to the ground and hold them down. Do what you can to separate the weapon from the intruder. If you do get the weapon away from them, place a large object or wastebasket over the weapon. Have someone call the police and update them on the status of the intruder. If it is safe to do so, run and exit the building.
The intruder is in the theater.
Make sure to have a plan before finding an exit. Remember to keep your hands visible so you are not confused for the intruder. Know that this is not a step-by-step checklist. These are tools to give you the opportunity to make the safest decision possible in the event of an intruder in your school. So remember, if an intruder enters your school, stop, look, listen, and take appropriate action. Get to and/or remain in a secure area and barricade until it is safe to evacuate. Use sensory information to determine when and if it is safe to evacuate. Distract the intruder if it becomes necessary to do so. Do not be a stationary target. Please know the safety of our students and staff has always been and will continue to be a priority in Racine Unified Schools. We encourage you to visit the district website or talk to your school principal if you have any questions.